We have had a really interesting melody, just vibe from our performance today. And the person that sort of embodies this melody, this soul singer, is right here on the couch with us.
Right here. Hi, legendary Suni. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Good
For
morning.
the second time.
Thank you very much for having me.
But a lot has happened between the last time you were here and now.
Yes.
We hear you had a really interesting performance recently
Oh,
on stage.
oh yes.
Stole the hearts of the ladies away.
Oh, okay. Tell us all about that.
It was Miss Tourism Africa on Monday, and it was real beautiful because it's always good to see these young ladies coming out to represent their countries and standing for something better, bigger than them.
Yeah.
And I was there to witness and also to entertain the guests.
Serenade.
And it was really lovely, particularly for the fact that there was this song I did for Miss Tourism Africa, the theme song, Stay Africa. And the song is basically to tell them to be African, stay African. If you're not African, try to be African. Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I love the fact that songs are not just songs for melody and fun and all of that. I love the fact that you actually have the ability to carry like strong messages through a song. Right now, for that one, you actually did portray the idea and the importance of being African and stay in Africa. See Africa first. I think that was
See Africa. That was the theme.
That was
See
the
Africa
theme,
first.
See Africa first. So now, for you generally, what would you say your message that you're trying to pass along with your songs constantly is?
Well, for me, music is, like you said, it's a message. It's an opportunity to speak to people.
Yeah.
And I know most of the time people just get to define music in just one aspect. But music is a language. It's a universal language. And each time you speak that language, there has to be something people can take home positively. You get? We don't just sing because we just want to vibe. You get? Just like you go to church and then you listen to sermons, music is also gives you that opportunity to take something back. So whenever I do music, I sing something. It's either you're getting this particular feeling or you're getting this particular message. And for that particular message is to tell you that there is beauty in Africa, in our people, the women, the men, the food, particularly. The locations, the landscapes, the savannas, even the animals.
All right, amazing. So now, before we go ahead, we actually have to go on a quick break.
Okay.
And we're still on this interview, so stay with us.
Yeah, one of our producers was like, we should ask you, do you know you look a little bit like Nicolas Pepe?
First of all, do you watch football?
Definitely not.
You don't? Really?
No, I don't.
That one, I didn't see that coming.
No, I don't watch football.
Really?
I love it for you.
But it means obviously you're staying true to your music and to your sound. But it feels like sometimes there's just a lot of pressure to go mainstream, to get a club banger. But that's not the sound and vibe that we got from you here. It wasn't like a go to the club kind of vibe. It's just more mellow, and then you have proper messages in your music. Have you ever had that pressure to?
Back then I used to have that pressure, but right now I will take it to the club.
Wow, woo.
Yes.
Preach.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, because the music is the music is a business.
When
You understand, and you have to flow with the time as well. As much as we're trying to create like a niche, create a name for yourself and everything, do that, but at the same time, be very smart with the business. And if the business says that we want to go to club at this point, you need to also take them to the club and fuse in your message while you're going to the club.
So in other words, give the people what they want.
Yes,
right?
With a bit of what you want.
With a bit of what
A
you want.
sprinkle of it.
Okay. That means you need to bring in people that you can partner with that can make
Yes.
that happen. So
Yes.
what sort of collaborations?
So like the one I just played, Dandizi, I remember the first time I put out this record, people were like, what exactly are they going to sing? Soul Artiste and the rapper and everything. And it came out beautifully. And after that, I've done like a couple of other collaborations with Wonder Banton, Magneto, Lilian Babazi of Uganda, Ben Soul of Kenya, and a couple of them. And I have way more coming, yes, because I want to put out a new project next month. And this time around, I want to hit towards the Eastern heritage. Yes, give them something new, like a fusion of high life and amapiano. Yeah, so when you're...
Yeah.
Nice. So I think you're actually really taking this See Africa intentionally and running with it. So now talk about international, on the international scale. When you talk about collaborations, who are the people that you really like to work with?
There's a wide scale of people I would love to work with. I would love to work with PDD.
Ooh, interesting.
Why?
I just love the fact that he's very intentional with his message as well when he's putting out stuff. And then I love to work with Chris Brown. Yes,
That would be
yes.
smooth.
I want to dance with him.
Yeah. You dance?
Yes, I do.
You do dance?
Oh, yes, I
nice.
All right, we'll be checking that out one of these days. But you know, the people you mentioned now are also very entrepreneurial. You know, I'm not sure what you do outside your music. Have you ever dabbled into anything outside?
Oh, yes. Like I said the last time, I'm a carpenter.
Wow, whoa.
And you meant it.
How did I? So, you know when some people say some things, you don't know how far they take it,
No.
you know? But are you still practicing now?
Oh, yes. Real Excellence Interiors. Yes, that's my business. So when I'm not holding the mic, I'm holding the hammer.
Wow.
Or you know what, Mike, okay, that's solid. That's actually good.
Honestly, we should talk. We should
Yeah,
talk.
of course. I was actually thinking you was going to say something closer to fashion. Because he does dress well as well.
Okay.
So
Thank
anything
you.
in that line?
Yes, I'll be launching my collection soon. So I don't want to toot those horns because it's not out yet. And
Okay.
so I'm keeping it on the wrap for now. But definitely, I'll hit. It's part of things I plan to do 2024 and put out. So it's on the line. It's in process.
So now how would you think balancing being a carpenter, a fashion entrepreneur, and the music? How do you plan to, you know how music in Nigeria is like, you have to give it your soul. Do you understand? So how do you plan to keep that balance and still push?
It's also a form of exercise for me as well, because you know the whole entertainment thing can also be very draining. So sometimes you just need to put your mind into something else and just bring out something beautiful. Aside, you know, being overwhelmed by the entertainment. So creating this stuff, it gives me a level of calmness and peace that I don't usually get from the entertainment aspect. So I enjoy doing it. But also I have people who work with me for that stuff. So when I'm not available, they can also take your lovely orders.
He has everything well put together, well structured.
I don't too. Well, we're navigating it.
All right. Well, I definitely can't wait to see what you know, what you have coming out later on. I know you're working on some things now.
Yeah.
But for those that don't know, what started the music for it? Was it church? Was it, you know, mom and dad? Was it just maybe in school? How did it start?
Definitely dad. So my dad, he would kill you with melody.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's always playing them, Luther Vandross, Michael Stampley, name them, a lot of artists. And you wake up in the morning with music, you sleep at night with music, and then he buys these CDs and be like, can you play this CD first? I want to listen to the songs. And then you sit down and listen, because you help him control the remote control and put it to the next one. So while you're doing that, you're learning the songs, you keep playing the song, he's humming to the songs, you're vibing to the songs. So I practically grew up in music. And meeting Michael Jackson. I loved the idea of Michael Jackson, how much he could influence people with his melody, his moves and everything. And that's something I really wanted to see myself doing. So it kicked off from there. So every opportunity I had to participate with music, I took it.
You took it. Amazing.
I would have loved to meet Michael Jackson, though. It would have been so great to meet him. That was one of the things I wanted to do.
What was that like?
Meet him.
You mean meeting him?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
When he says meeting, he means meeting the music. He means, the brand, you know.
I wish I met him.
I wish, you know, I wish. But,
All right, so now talking about music, let's check out another of his songs, right? And then, of course, we have to head to the kitchen, because he was asking me about that food already. Yeah, we'll be back soon.